What is good, YouTube? It's Coach Ryan Rizuki, and today we are talking about hand placement and rotation. So clearly you can see that I'm a split finger shooter. I like to have my index and my middle finger split across the ball, and I like to have my fingers very spread so I can have a good feel for it, have great control for it on both hands. You can see here my shooting hand is very spread out, and even when I show you my guide hand is very spread out as well. I feel like I have immense control of the basketball here by being able to control it with spread fingers, split finger, and having my shooting hand behind and underneath the basketball as I go up into my shot. Now you will notice when I shoot it left-handed, I actually shoot it with my index finger in the middle. And I'm not exactly sure why, but my left hand feels a lot more comfortable with the index finger here in the middle versus having a split finger finish. Regardless, I really like these two holds. The guide hand is the same thing, it's perfectly on the side. My shooting hand is here. My thumbs are in somewhat of a T. I don't always have this perfect T. Sometimes my guide hand thumb is just a little bit higher. Regardless, that's exactly what you're looking for when you go to shoot the basketball. Having good hand placement on the ball will also help you to have good rotation on the ball, and that's what we're getting into next. Now clearly you can notice that this ball is a little bit different. I got this ball to show players their rotation and to work on the rotation, but actually it helps me a lot with putting my hands in the perfect spot and finding the center of the basketball extremely easily because the two colors split from the middle of the ball. So it shows me exactly where I want to put my hands when I go to shoot it, and of course it shows you rotation. So you can see that my ball never wavers, it has perfect rotation every time. But you can notice in this instance, if I'm shooting it incorrectly, you can see how the rotation would look, and obviously this is not something that we want. Now there's different various reasons why we want rotation, but of course the main one is going to be for the air resistance in the ball through the air. And then secondly, you want it to have a nice soft touch on the rim if it does hit the rim. Versus this one right here where it does have where it doesn't have any rotation at all. You can notice when these ones hit the rim, it's a lot harder. And the certain ones that do have backspin, they can hit the rim and soften the landing, allowing that ball to drop through the hoop. Now these are the two holds that I like the most. I feel like you have great control with index and split finger holds on the basketball because it allows you to have good space and good room between your shooting hand and your non-shooting hand. So that way your guide hand can be perfectly nice and on the side. But the more that you try to slide your shooting hand over by going into a middle finger hold, I feel like it starts to get in the way of your guide hand by putting them either too close together, or you then have to slide your guide hand more behind the basketball. And of course we don't want to do that either. So if you do want that perfect rotation and really good alignment, my suggestion is always to rock with the split finger or the index finger hold. And if you want to grab your own True Spin ball, I have a link down below in the description. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of it. Honestly, it's great for your rotation, for your shooter's touch, getting that nice backspin on the ball. And honestly, it helps me out a lot with my players, having them put their hands in the right and correct positions. When that ball is there and is present, you can see the nice split between the colors, and it allows you to find the middle of the ball extremely easily. Shoot that ball nice and straight, keeping your hand behind the ball and underneath the ball, and then your guide hand on the side of it. I'm a huge fan of it, and I know it can help you guys as well too. So I'll have a link down below for you guys to go ahead and cop one. And let me know what you guys want to see in the next videos.
I see you, Ravis.